An ordinary animator's 4 life choices. From startup to unemployment. I choose to start over and become a YouTuber. Hi, I'm Yu. I'm just an ordinary guy with an animation background. I've started a business, worked regular jobs, been knocked out of the industry by market ups and downs, and even made more money running a street stall than I ever did at a full-time job. Today, I want to share my journey over the past few years, talking openly about what I thought, what I chose at every crossroad, and what I finally learned along the way. The first choice: jumping into entrepreneurship without a clear plan. I graduated from college in 2019. Unlike many of my classmates, I didn't look for a job or sit civil service exams. Instead, I partnered with college friends to start a company. To be honest, my first entrepreneurial venture began totally on a whim. Luckily, my business partner had industry connections, so we had steady projects right from the start. Majoring in animation, our company focused on 3D animation production, modeling, texturing, animation, lighting, and rendering. More clients came in, and we grew busier by the day. Working overtime till midnight became the norm. So we kept 2 fold-out beds in the office to stay overnight on late work days. Those days were tough, but my professional skills improved by leaps and bounds during that time, laying a solid foundation for my future side hustles and career transitions. What were the hardships? Unstable business income, no management experience, growing disagreements with partners, family pressure to get married, plus my own emotional immaturity. With all these piling up, I decided to step down. Looking back, I left in an irresponsible and undignified way. What did this choice bring me? I moved back to my hometown, back to square one. Yet, I learned a vital lesson. A business started purely by luck will always fail when your ability can't keep up. Entrepreneurship takes far more than technical skills. It requires business operation, management, and mental maturity, all of which I lacked back then. The second choice: settle into a steady job for marriage. Back home, I talked with my girlfriend, now my wife, about marriage. After several conversations, I understood the local unspoken rules. Owning a car, a house, and having a stable job were basic expectations here. That's when I downloaded job hunting apps for the first time. By chance, a packaging design company was recruiting 3D designers, and I got hired right after the interview. My job was turning 2D graphic drafts into 3D renderings. My boss recognized my skills immediately. In less than half a year, I got 2 pay raises and was promoted to 3D team lead, even though the department only had me alone. I stayed at this stable job for 2 years. During this period, I made a key decision. Outside working hours, I tried content creation and ran a gaming channel with occasional live streams. Genshin Impact was booming then, and riding that trend, my channel quickly gained 14,000 followers. My mindset began to change. I realized I could be seen by thousands of people just by sharing content. Even though I haven't updated the channel for 3 years, those old videos are still creating value for me today. Back to my full-time job. In November 2023, the company's business dropped sharply. The boss talked to every employee one by one, telling us to start looking for new jobs early. Most colleagues left soon after, and I didn't stay long either. The night before I resigned, I hit rock bottom. Unemployed right before marriage? I called a former colleague who had just joined a new company that was hiring in bulk. He offered to refer me, saying my competence was more than enough to get the role. That finally put my mind at ease. The third choice, industry upheaval. I became the only director to resign voluntarily. I smoothly joined the new company as a video editor. Thanks to my past content creation experience, I was already familiar with editing software. Coupled with my animation background, I had a better grasp of camera language, framing, and transitions than even the current director. I quickly became the most professional video creator in the company, with many streamers asking specifically for me to edit their videos, and I soon caught the attention of senior management. I also taught myself live stream studio setup and back-end operations, solving many practical problems for the company. I got promoted to supervisor, then department director, with my salary rising time and again. I thought I could settle here for good. Then came an even bigger industry crisis. The company faced huge unsold inventory, with millions of goods piling up in warehouses. The company gave employees two options: resign before the Lunar New Year with full salary settlement, or stay on board with delayed paychecks for the next 3 to 6 months. The whole company was in an uproar, with many suspecting it was just the boss's way of laying off staff. Without overthinking, I chose to resign. Almost all my colleagues urged me to reconsider. By then, I was married, yet living apart from my wife due to work. I rented an apartment in the city while she stayed at her parents' home. Being married but separated felt meaningless to me. Deep down, a voice kept telling me I couldn't work for others forever. It was time to build something of my own, even if it was just running a street stall. I was the only director-level employee who resigned voluntarily. The result of this choice, I moved back to my hometown village and finally lived together with my wife. Once again, I was unemployed. A raw truth about money, I have to confess. I've never managed to save money over the years. Ever since college, I've been used to overconsumption. This spending habit made me feel no real sense of cost. Credit lines and cards felt like free money. Spending now and paying later. I chose installment plans for almost every big purchase, leaving me with monthly repayments to this day. I strongly advise against this lifestyle. It traps you in a cycle of working just to pay off debts. This is a hard lesson I've learned firsthand. The fourth choice, commit to content creation. Start rough, then polish later. During the Spring Festival, I rented a street stall at a local scenic spot selling snacks. Surprisingly, I earned more in that 1 month than I ever did at a full-time job. It made me realize I might actually make a go of running my own small business. But once the holiday ended, tourist numbers dropped sharply, and most locals left for big cities. So my snack stall couldn't keep running. Just as I worried about my next move, I watched a video. Zhang Taoyang, founder of Sohu, said, "Content creation is a gift from God to young people. It's the easiest form of entrepreneurship ordinary people can ever access." Those words struck me instantly. As a content creator, I could set my own schedule, stay with my wife every day, and turn job hunting, food adventures, and interesting daily moments into videos. Honestly, I still don't have a clear plan right now. I don't know the tricks of topic selection or how to make viral videos. But I know one thing for sure. Stay sincere. Don't put on an act. The audience can always tell. Another quote gave me great strength. Just start creating. Even if your first work is a mess, then polish it little by little. A rough start is still the best start you can have. Never wait for perfect preparation to begin, because perfect preparation never exists. Finish first, then perfect later. That's how I started posting videos. The first thing I do every morning is check my channel analytics. I'm fascinated by the growing views and followers. I'm truly grateful to every viewer who interacts with me, encourages me, and supports me. I'll be upfront. I want to be seen by more people, and I hope to earn income from my content someday. But I'm in no rush. Create genuine, valuable content for the audience, and profits will come naturally. If I haven't seen results yet, it only means I haven't done enough. In the 2 weeks since my last video, I've kept job hunting, taken on a 3D modeling freelance project, even bought 2 lottery tickets, hoping for a lucky break, only to lose 20 yuan. Cooked all kinds of meals for my wife every day. Cleaned up our yard messy from heavy rains. Repaired my grandpa's rooftop damaged by strong winds. Signed up for a 288 yuan online civil service exam course, and seriously thought about becoming a real YouTuber. No path in life is walked in vain. Every step counts. All the lonely dark days, all the moments I gritted my teeth and persisted, all the times I held myself up through hardships. They all clear my path and strengthen my heart. Don't envy those who move faster, nor begrudge others for having smoother roads. Everyone has their own pace and journey. I just need to keep walking my own path, and time will give me the best answer. I'm Ah Yu. Thank you for reading all the way to the end. If you're hesitating whether to take the first step on something new, I want to say to you, just step forward. Even if that first step is far from perfect.